here?
You are over there.
Thank you very much. Yes, my name is Hilary Taylor. In this particular segment, I'm talking to you as part of Herts Visual Arts, and I'm the Vice Chair of Herts Visual Arts. In particular, I'm interested in the topic of schools and the benefit that they can gain from being part of our organisation. Herts Visual Arts in itself is a networking group, a membership subscriptions, and we provide newsletters, we provide networking opportunities, exhibition spaces, and ways for a range of people in all kinds of works of life to take part in the arts in Hertfordshire. In particular for schools, we offer free membership, which gives you the access to the newsletters and our members-only events and opportunities. But in terms of the school opportunities specifically, if you look at it from the school perspective, joining something like Herts Visual Arts gives you access to all kinds of art connections and engagement across your local and probably very vibrant arts community, and it's opportunities which are in parallel to and outside the school curriculum. If you're looking at learning arts and art subjects in schools, that's fine, but as being part of HVA, then we can offer opportunities for a lot of the business development, just the experiences of being part of art events that are more difficult for a school to provide in the school environment. If we look at also schools that are interested in ArtsMark, then very clearly participating in something like Herts Visual Arts for a school helps tick a lot of the boxes in terms of the Arts Council 7 quality principles, and looking at the different self-assessment table of statements that you work your way through in the different levels, silver, gold and platinum for ArtsMark, then there are lots of different ways that participating in HVA and joining in with artists and art events can support the school in its own development as it works through those places. Whether it is access to artists who may be able to come into school, whether it's opportunities for students to engage with artists outside the school in exhibitions or as part of our Open Studios programme, whether it's a way for the school to work with Herts Visual Arts to look at the ways it's engaging in the local community and working its way through those stepping stones. As I've said, the membership for schools is in fact free for joining in. You can sign up, you get the newsletters, and you get access to our opportunities. If I look at just one or two of the criteria from the ArtsMark list, and I have to put my glasses on to see this bit. We have things related to curriculum design or CPD, pupil engagement, and the range of offer, and then also partnerships. So working closely with Herts Visual Arts or some of the artists gives the school an opportunity to really help the pupils and themselves become involved in all the aspects of an art world, whether it's producing the artwork itself, whether it's presenting it, whether it's looking at the ways to run a business, whether it's ways that at Herts Visual Arts or the school can work together to put together or support each other for exhibitions or something like that. Plenty of opportunities. And I think that's probably about as much as I have to say. We are a very broad county-wide organisation, and our members could be from the very basically just starting out in the world kind of artists, people who are testing the water, up to professional. So there's a very broad range of people that schools can engage with, and looking on our website, there are lots of opportunities there and ways and ideas for us to be able to work together. Thank you very much.
Harry, would you like to come and have a seat on the sofa again?
I could come and sit on the sofa
Make yourself comfortable.
Again.
Come and make yourself comfortable indeed. Lots of paperwork. There you go. Have a microphone?
Yep, thank you very much.
Lovely. Now, I heard you just mentioning members about the Arts Forum. How many members do you currently have?
The membership can vary throughout the year, so I think at the moment we've just lapsed the people that didn't resubscribe, so
Okay.
we're probably at our lowest, so somewhere over 300, I believe.
Oh, that's quite a lot of people.
And it goes up and down in the year,
Yep.
depending on circumstances, events that we're running.
Okay, and like if you're a current artist at the moment, how can they sign up to the forum? I mean, were you talking about the website? Is it direct through the website or?
We have our website,
Okay.
which is hvaf.org.uk, and
Yep.
you can go to the website, and there's one of the tabs is membership, so that you can go to that tab, sign up, a little bit of validation for your email address, a little bit of validation for your details, and
Okay.
then once you've signed in, you're in.
Perfect. So it's obviously all free of charge, nothing.
Free of charge for schools, yes.
Perfect. And is this something that is being pushed into schools at the moment? Are a lot of schools aware?
We have got quite a lot of schools who are already members,
Yep.
but while HVA is a membership organisation for artists, we've always had a long history of community engagement
Brilliant,
and
okay.
working with
Yeah,
people in the community,
that's
because
important.
it's not just the artists, it's actually understanding your community, working in your community, and giving lots of people an opportunity to experience art in whatever form they can or want to experience that
And
art.
can you tell us a little bit more about those opportunities? Like what else can they get involved with?
Well, we have Open Studios, which runs every September, so
Okay.
a number of artists will subscribe to that, open their studios, and then anybody from Hertfordshire can go and visit those studios free of charge and
Yep.
see what the artists are doing, look at demonstrations, talk to them, get to understand their practice if they want to. If they don't want to, they can wander in, have a look around,
Yep.
and go away again.
And are there any fees or anything that they contribute towards this at all? Or?
The artists, if you're taking part in Open Studios, that is funded by the artists who pay a fee to join in with the Open Studios,
Okay.
and that funds a bit of the admin, the brochure, and an amount of the publicity, but it's definitely not a profit-making event.
No, yeah, okay.
The nice thing that links Open Studios and schools, for example, is we know a number of schools give their GCSE and their A-level pupils a copy of the brochure,
Fantastic.
and then say,
okay.
go pick 2 or 3 artists, go and talk to them, bring back some goodies, bring back something, and work it into your portfolio.
That's amazing.
And that is actually hugely beneficial,
Yeah,
not only for
definitely.
the pupils themselves as they go and see, real live working artists and lots
Yeah.
of different disciplines, but also for the artists who have a chance to explain themselves, talk to pupils, and see what's going on.
Yeah, it's
in a different
valuable for
world.
both parties, really, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
The students are getting a great exposure,
Yeah.
and the artists themselves are being able to share, their passion and what it is that they're doing with people. It's fantastic.
And in the past, we've also had some schools who have taken part in Open Studios and done a school-wide Open Studios exhibition, which is a fabulous experience for the school, because then the pupils have to learn everything from how to present your work, how to hang it, when is it finished,
Yep.
what are visitors looking for. The schools gain that experience of putting something together for and with the pupils. The pupils gain hugely.
Okay.
But it's also a way that a school can engage with their local community by inviting people in to look at the work. So it works on all kinds of levels. It really does.
Wow. And speaking of all these events that have happened,
Mm-hmm.
can you tell us about any events that are coming up? Any exciting new events?
Oh,
you've got planned?
this year has been very, very busy already.
Great.
I'll just run from January through to next January, really.
Yep.
We had a members meeting, members conference. We had about 50 people all joining in,
Wow.
with lots of networking, idea generation, looking forward kind of activities over a day in January. We've had the Open Studios. We've had a big exhibition at the New Maynard Gallery, which is sadly coming down this Sunday. But we had about 50 artists who put work into that. And
Great.
if you've still got time, run around and have a look, because it's fabulous.
Yep.
We've got, at the end of July, we've got our first Herts Affordable Art Fair in Hitchin. And
Yep.
again, 40 or so artists will be there for over a 2-day period, showing their work, some of it on display, some of it on tables. But again, a fabulous opportunity for the local community to engage with the local artists and see what we're doing.
Yep.
We have Open Studios in September. We're looking for a possible venue for a second affordable art towards the end of the year,
Okay.
November, December-ish. And then we roll back again into January with another big members conference. So those are kind of like the backbone.
Yep.
But in amongst all of that, there are monthly networking meetings. In Harpenden, for example, we do third Wednesday. So every third Wednesday, there's a particular location anybody in the area can go to.
Is it always the same location?
It's always the same
in
location,
Harpenden? Yeah.
yeah.
Whereabouts is that?
The White Horse Pub.
Okay, very nice. Okay, good location.
And so it could be 3 people turn up,
Yep.
it could be 15.
Yep.
And we chat about what we're doing, arty type things.
Yep.
In Open Studios period, we get a bit more focused on what we're doing for local art trails for Open Studios. At other times of the year, it's like recovered from Christmas,
Yeah.
all kinds of things. But it's made us a very strong community.
Okay.
And there are lots of similar groups around the county. And there are also some informal art groups, so a textile group, pottery,
Yep.
painting, things like that. There are other groups around the county that also meet up because they're members of HVA and they're using their contacts to get together and talk to people.
That's fantastic. I mean, it's great network. Well, even if even as a new member, if you want to obviously get to know people, it's just a great way to obviously network with people with similar interests.
And for example, I was at the Herts show at the weekend, and there was another HVA member that I knew.
Yep.
One of the stalls near me.
Yep.
But somebody I didn't know, I discovered she was an HVA member at a couple of stalls away.
Wow.
And it gave her somebody to talk to.
Yep.
It gave me, so it was,
Yeah,
it made her
yeah.
feel a bit more part of the party rather than just going there, setting up and seeing what happened.
No, it's great to be involved with similar
Yeah.
people with similar interests. That's really nice.
Yeah,
That's really nice
absolutely.
to see. I was there myself at the county show. Lovely weather, great
Yes.
day.
Oh, it was. Very glad of the first bit of rain to cool the tents down.
Yes, yeah, that was it.
So
I remember seeing that, thinking, oh no,
Yeah.
it's going to be a muddy day walking through the fields, but it turned out to
But
be
it
quite
turned
nice.
out to be really nice.
Lots there, quite
Yep.
a lot going on at the county show, and lots of art. That was right nice to see.
Yeah,
and
the Made in Herts marquee is always quite an interesting one.
yeah, it's fantastic.
Lots of good things going on in there.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Hilary,
You're very
for
welcome.
coming on and talking about the Visual Arts Forum. That's absolutely fantastic.
Hope it's been useful for you.
No, yeah, definitely. And will you still be outside?
We've got a table in the main exhibition area,
Yes.
so I could either be outside on
So you'll be floating around
Yes,
between
I'm
there and
around
here?
and about.
Perfect. So if anyone's got any questions, they can
Yeah.
feel free to answer those. Or you can answer those
Yeah.
then.
Lots of literature on the table.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And
Thank you very much.
thank you very much for coming along. Thank you.